Hello and welcome back. This is Nom Nom, and we are once again in Oxygen Not Included. We are on cycle 251 of the RRU testing grounds, and my duplicates don't have any food. I'm going to try a new thing here where I try and do a little less and sort of focus on one thing. So, aside from all of my ice melting, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Might dig a few more tiles here. You know, just one thing. That's all I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out these 4 tiles. All right, we'll get that fixed up. So, aside from that little thing, there we go. Make a little bit more room for my pakus. We're going to focus on food, and we're going to focus on food primarily by creating some more ranches. And we're going to start by moving my Dreco ranches, which is actually part of my bedroom remodel. All my bedrooms are going to go in this area in the middle here. So we're going to dig this out. Yeah, that's going to introduce a ton of chlorine into my base, and I don't care. We're just going to do it. So I think that's okay. Let's see. Yep, good. That's okay. A little bit of water. We can handle that, and that's okay. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Okay, so to do that, we're going to need some ladders through here, just so that my dupes don't die while they're trying to dig everything out. We'll just go like so, and do a few swaths with the ladders across left to right. And I think we're going to cancel that top one right there because I think that'll... now we'll just put ladders there. Right there. That's fine. And then go up 4. Alright, full speed ahead, my dupes. So hopefully this will go pretty quickly. I've got quite a few dupes, and usually I've got some idle ones in here. I'm sure there's going to be some pinch of pepper nut, but there's not going to be a lot else for me. So as in the ways of food, there's not going to be a lot that they're going to find in here. We have 13 tons of sulfur. I did spend a little bit of time to dig up a few last pockets of sulfur that we had. So we're doing okay with the farm there. And on slime, we have 47 tons of slime. So one of the things that I think I'm going to do, just sort of a stopgap on the food, is I think 41 degrees. I'm going to look up mushrooms real quick. Spore, no, dusk cap. There we go. The dust cap plant can grow anywhere from 5 to 35, and it's not good there. But it needs carbon dioxide, or does it just need not oxygen? It needs carbon dioxide is the only thing it will grow in. And if I look here, I've got like polluted oxygen. I got to come down here to get any carbon dioxide. And the temperature, 30, it's below 35. So I think we're going to just throw down some farm tiles in here. It's not ideal. Whoops. It's not ideal, but it will work for now. And we'll just do like so, a couple of tiles there for the farm station, like so, and then dig that out. And this is just to get me over the hump. If I do not do this, then we're going to have a real problem. Alright, they should be able to do that without my assistance, so we'll come back up here and see how we're doing on this dig out. We're just going to let them dig out, and we'll come back when they're done. And the great dig out continues. Alright, here we are. they've got this mostly dug out. I left some oxalate here to let it go ahead and off-gas its oxygen. When you dig it up, the quantity, the volume gets cut in half. I'm going to throw a couple of sweep waters. I have stuff everywhere as a result of that. Just get them to sweep this up and get it put away. They're just going to move it to this container right here, this dispenser, so I think that's not asking too much. Yeah, there we go. And then there's a few, just a few random digs that they've got left to do. They think, yeah, they're priority 6, so they'll get to that. That took quite some time. There was a lot of abyssalite to dig through, and that's slow going. So, that being said, I also wanted to get rid of these guys. I'm going to destroy and do buildings only. I got rid of this, and I got rid of this. Taking a look at some piping, I can get rid of this. And that, which actually was a mess in and of its own right. I accidentally pumped a bunch of salt water into my polluted water tanks. Wasn't really paying attention, but sorted it on the back end. Had to destroy some pipes, and yeah, that was a little bit of a mess. Had to empty all these guys out, but we got it taken care of. Let's see. They got some mopping to do because they broke into some water up here that spilled out. And then they're about done with all the priority 6 build tasks up here, which will free up some of my dupes. They actually weren't digging that very quickly until I changed some priorities around. But all right, now they're sweeping. That's good. That'll take them a hot minute to sweep. I'll go ahead and let them do that, and we'll come right back. Okay, and they've just about got all that done. They say they've torn this stuff out over here, and it looks like they actually can't get to all this. We'll just throw some ladders over there so they can get to that. I had some other wiring up here that was not needed, so we're tearing all that up also. I also have a base-wide project underway to replace all of my heavy watt wire with the heavy watt conductive wire. I had a bunch of lead that we dug up down here in the oil biome, way down here. If I can recover from the save lag, way down here. I had a ton of lead, and I believe I brought that lead up into a box up here somewhere. Should be in here maybe? Yeah, there's 20 tons of lead in this box. So I have these work orders queued up just so when they're not busy doing something else, they should be replacing all this heavy watt wire. The only place I haven't done that is next to the refinery over here, just because I didn't need it to melt with the glass and everything over here. So there is a stretch right in the middle here where I haven't replaced it yet. I will get to that, but I also need to move these items here, so so I'm not cooking the bottom part of my base. My oxygen production, as you can see, the temperature is plummeted here. It was as high as 60 and change, and now we're at 26 and on our way down. And that's also cooling down this water. This whole tank of water over here is getting cooled down. It was taming this vent, but I think the vent is flooded at this point, and we're just cooling down the water, which I'm okay with. I don't really need that water per se right now. Yeah, and that's it. And then I had a stack of Atmo suits here that were like broken, and the durability is 100% of them now. They've repaired them all, but they're not delivering them for some reason. So I think I'm going to give them priority 6 on these Atmo suit docks and see if they will deliver those suits. I know they had a lot of our other priority 6 items, specifically with all the sweep orders and dig orders, so not 100% shocked that that some of that's taking the back seat. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this giant sweep order so that they can go ahead and take care of some of the other must-do items. And there they go, picking up suits. All right, perfect. So I think I had a bunch of worn suits, and then the worn suits just never got redelivered. So, Too many priorities. Okay, so real quick, let's design ourselves a Dreco ranch. So this thing is going to go, we'll just start it like up here where this ladder is. And we're going to say 9 across, I think, is going to be the magic number. So that's 96 tiles is as big as it can be. So that's as big as it can be. But we need a wall on either side with doors. So we're going to do like 10 by 13, I think. 10 by 13. Sounds good. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, and then come down 13. Make sure they can get in there. That is 12. All right, so one more. And we'll leave, whoops, we'll leave that side open also. And then we're going to do another one right next to it, and that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because they're sharing a wall. Oops, that's 9. Yep. All right, and I'll come and bring that over. Lag again, 9, and we'll bring that down. And again, we're going to make sure they can get through there. And we need to dig all of that out. Alright, we already fixed all that. And we'll be back in a minute with that one. I've just saying it's a little, I know. Just started. We're going to cancel that and cancel that. Alright. I'm going to make them taller. I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I need to be 6 across though. So 96 is as big as I can be. So we'll just do this ladder right here. Like that. And I think if I do it this way, I can actually get 3 across. But we'll find out. We'll find out how that works out. I am going to flood some stuff here. That water's going to come down. I think it's all going to spill down here. Whatever, mopping is a thing. I can clean that up. Scalding is also a thing. He's fine. Starvation, you're fine. I did want to take a quick look at my schedules and make sure they're still pretty balanced. Yeah, they're doing alright. I haven't been taken into dupes because, you know, starvation and all that. Alright, and there goes the flooding. That's fine, can't go anywhere over there. We should flood down over here. Alright, let's take the blueprints, nutrient bars for sure, need the food. That is all well. It is dropping some polluted water down here. Occasionally little droplets of polluted water get down here, but for the most part I think that's okay. I probably should try and get that out of here at some point, but I'm just hoping it stays to 1 tile. Yeah, that is just the beginning. We're going to do some real flooding here in a minute. Alright, so if we do that 6 across, then my ceiling's going to be there, right? 6, yep. And then we get rid of that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, don't want that. And make sure they can get through there. That looks terrible, but it's not that much water, to be honest. My dusk cap is working over here. I'm starting to get some food. Looks like I have 25,000 kcals of fried mushroom. That's a big deal. That's the most food we've had in a long time. So, fire and forget over here. I am going to try and relocate maybe we'll do 2. Where'd they go? Sweetles. And we'll do that for 37. I'm trying to get 2 of them done here. So let me find a couple of those and wrangle them up. Alright, hopefully that'll work. Alright, so this one's clearly not over far enough now. Whoa, okay. So this needs to be over 6 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The joys of oxygen not included and water displacement. Alright, gotta make sure they can get up here to do these builds. Alright, we'll come back when they're done with that. Alright, so here's the design that I settled on. And as you can see, we are 6 across, and we are 16 high. So that's 96 tiles, which is the maximum size for this ranch. However, I've got 5 gas or airflow tiles, so it's only going to be 91 tiles. I am fine with that. I guess I could have gone 1 higher. 108 tiles total, and it would have been 96 minus the row of gas tiles. But I think that's fine. I think that means I can only have 5 Drecos per ranch instead of 6. We'll be good with that. The reason I went tall is so that I can fill this area up with hydrogen, and we can have our Drecos in hydrogen as often as possible. But I also needed to have somewhere to put the grooming stations, like so, and then the shearing stations. So that's my plan. Then the last thing is that this entire area is going to be pressurized hydrogen, and I want to make sure that I have a water lock. So the only way in and out of here is going to be through a water lock, which we're going to do over here. Like so, and then once this outgasses, I'll put some atmosuit docks right here so that they can get in and out of the ranch. And we'll just do that, and then in case I need to get up here for anything, which I don't think I will, but if I need to get up here for anything, I'll just build this ladder all the way up. It's not going to hurt anything. And I can get rid of these. Shouldn't need that. These are just here so that the hydrogen gas can move freely between, and then I'm going to do the same thing down here. The dupes could, in theory, pop up here and jump over the next ranch, pop up here, go over the next ranch, but they should, I would think, go down below here, where I'm also going to have doors separating the ranches. Alright, so we'll let them finish that up, and then we'll start filling with hydrogen. And there we go. You would hardly recognize it. Just a few minor details to polish up, and then we need to run some power over here. We are going to run some conductive wire out of lead, since we've got so much of the lead. And I will just connect these guys for starters. And then let me figure out where I want to take this. So I have my power spine down here, and I've got some transformers, but this is pretty far away from all of that. I also have a couple of transformers over here that aren't really doing much. I think I'm going to connect this to there and then cut that one. And then I'll borrow this wire here. But we will do it out of lead. And then we'll come over, and here's my super secret project I've been working on. I'm digging a little tunnel here to get in here so that I can get a wire over here. There we go. That's a lot, but we should be able to do that. And then a couple of bridges. A couple of bridges and we'll be good. I'm going to priority 6 this just so they dig through my little secret tunnel. Alright, so then I need to grow some plants down here. It's a little too warm actually in here right now for these. So the first thing I'm going to do is in each one of these I'm going to plant, where is it at? There we go, a wart seed. I'm just going to copy the settings here and here. I need to close that up again. And then we need hydrogen, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. Yep, there's my hydrogen line. So we'll just take this from here. And we'll just bring it right in this way. And we're just going to put a regular gas vent because we want it to top out at around 2,000 or 2 kilograms, I guess. And then over here, I want to break those and put in a couple of temp shift plates made out of ice. And that should secure my water lock. Is this stuff emitting? It's not. I don't really need the oxalite. I guess I will break it up and not worry about it. And then I can put some ammo suit stations in here. We're going to put in station, ammo suit dock. We'll do 3 at a time, and then 1 checkpoint. And of course that's going to need oxygen. And I will just steal it from this line here. This line is currently feeding the base. That's just a little bit of a problem. We will steal it off of here. Just like that. Power shouldn't be a problem. Alright, and once that's done, then I can break this ladder and deliver some suits over there. Alright, that's looking good. Now this says it's too big of a room. I need to put a door right here. Outside of stable. How is that outside of a stable? Because it's not closed. Okay, everything's making sense. I need a door there, and I need a wall there. I want them to do that first. Put that ice in there. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, so I did forget one thing. It helps if you have critter drop-offs when you're doing a ranch. So I added 1 critter drop-off, so each one of these ranches is now 90 tiles in size. Definitely should have gone 1 higher, 1 lower, whatever. I still could, I suppose, add another tile on the top and then shave off that 6. That would bring me to 96, so I probably will end up doing that. I'll just queue that up now. And we'll get to it when we get to it. Of course, I will need to bring that up to take care of that. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to do that yet. They built that before I was ready. I was going to pull out all the non-hydrogen. So I guess we'll copy this thing and put it down here. and I'll just break that one. I don't need that one. So power right there, and I think I did something wrong with that, wonky with that pipe. Yep, okay. So we'll just do that, and then we'll pull out as much as we can that's not hydrogen out of here, which should be pretty easy. I want to leave just a little bit of gas in here so that I have hopefully some carbon dioxide or something down here at the bottom. I can always bring in a canister emptier temporarily to do that. And they did that pretty fast, so let's go ahead and destroy that also. Looks like I've got one pipe there to finish, and then we should be pulling everything out. Maybe? Oh, I'm waiting on this. Priority 6 on my power build there. I would just bridge it over to this, but that's so close to being shorted out wires anyways. Okay, and we finally got our power hooked up, so we are starting to draw down the pressure inside of this room. And if I've done it correctly, the room should be completely sealed off. And we should see this hydrogen start to just expand across the entire top of the ranches. We'll keep an eye on this. We're just going to do this manually really quick. It looks like they are finally catching up on a bunch of their tasks. And another thing, I want to be able to keep these farm tiles supplied from underneath because I don't want everyone to have to keep using those Atmo suits to deal with feeding this little bit here. And what I might do is I might turn this into a farm. So this is 60 tiles. This actually looks like a really good spot if I just line it up with that. I think I can do the 2-tier. Well, it's a little bit big. Maybe I can do 2 of them. The Bristle Blossom farms with all my extra water. So that would actually allow me to do multiple things simultaneously. Basically be farming these mealwood that I'm going to be growing here from underneath. Over here, I'm going to set these up to glossy Drecos and glossy Drecklets. We're going to try keeping 5 of them in here and auto wrangle the surplus, and we're going to copy that over here. If I can do that properly, copy that over to here and to here. And then this one here, I don't need to put glossy Drecos anymore, at least for now. And we're going to try wrangling this guy and see if we can't get a Dreco over here into our new triple ranch. And I guess they're dying off because this mealwood is... Oh. I've had so many high priority items that they're just not bringing dirt to this mealwood, I think is the problem here. I should have plenty of it. I have 56 tons of dirt still, so we're doing okay in the dirt category. They're just not taking the time. Alright, priority 6, maybe get those suits delivered. There we go. And then we can break our ladder. Temperature over here is below 30, which is what we're looking for. We can go ahead and put some mealwood seeds in here. And again, the mealwood seeds, we're doing that because we want to get all the glossy Drecos. Whoops, not that one. Alright, yeah, temperature looks like it's doing okay. There's an awful lot of gas to pull out of here, so this is going to take a minute. Okay, we're clearly starting to make a lot of progress. The hydrogen is making its way down here, and we're pulling out that oxygen and polluted oxygen. It looks like I don't have anything that I want in here, which is carbon dioxide for the mealwood. Now, oxygen, polluted oxygen is just fine. I guess it doesn't need to be carbon dioxide in here. I just like the heavy separation of gas between the hydrogen and the carbon dioxide. Tends to work pretty well. I want to keep enough of these other gases in here. I prefer to just have one, to be honest. Enough other gases in here so that so my wood keeps growing and has adequate pressure to grow. It looks like we'll be cutting this cord here in a second. Uh, 300. Yeah, see, I got some real low pressures in here. I wish I just had one gas in here. I guess I could put in what are those things called? A deodorizer? Yeah, I could put in a deodorizer and turn all that polluted oxygen into straight up oxygen. All right, how'd we do? Let's go ahead and connect this thing. And fill this guy up with let's see, what do I gotta do here? Cancel that, okay. And then right here I'm gonna put a deodorizer. I already 7 that. It is looking pretty good. Once we get the hydrogen all the way down to the airflow tiles, then we can go ahead and turn off the hydrogen. I decided if any place in the base deserved some plastic tiles, it was the Dreco Ranch that is making all my plastic. So I went ahead and added these 3 tiles here to be plastic. And I figured while I was at it, I would plasticize the really popular ladders in my base. Hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference on travel time. We don't need a slickster, do we? Oh, look at that. We have plenty of slicksters. I'm gonna say no on the slicksters. And we really don't have the food problem licked yet, so I'm actually gonna do something I don't do very often, which is reject everything. Alright, taking a look here. Not quite there yet. Let's see here. I do not want that liquid to spill out. Whoops. So I'm actually gonna just build 1 tile up right there. And then I can get in there and finish that. Give that some sand. Alright, we're gonna cut that. Alright, and then let everything settle out and we'll see where we're at. But I think we're gonna be in good shape. If this works as designed, I will have nothing but oxygen down below, hydrogen above, some mealwood growing. It'll be a Dreco paradise. Go ahead and sweep that up. yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. So they just need to plant some stuff in here, and then I can destroy this and all the corresponding leftovers here. Alright. Triple glossy Dreco ranches. Now I just need them to deliver me some glossy Drecos. We're going to priority 7 that, and again, we'll just copy that over to those two. When and if they ever decide to ranch that Dreco, hopefully they'll bring them over to the new range. It looks like they had enough time to feed these wood again. So. And this is coming out. That's because our bedrooms are going over here. Maybe even next episode. Alright, there you have it. Triple Glossy Dreco Ranch, ready for operation. We're going to wrap this up. As usual, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. If you've enjoyed my content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Until next time, this is Nom Nom, signing out.